Hey, how's it guys, and welcome to my channel. I want to start off by saying thank you to all you guys who give my videos a view, likes, comments. You guys know I really appreciate it. Thank you. This video is exclusively for flat earthers. I am telling you now, flat earthers, that I don't believe that you believe that the earth is flat, motionless and stationary. And I know that you are crying, how can you say that? I am a flat earther. But no, you're not. And your behavior and your actions and your word salads prove that you are not true flat earthers. There isn't such thing as a true flat earther. The evidence debunks you. Granted, sometime in our history, we did think that the earth was flat, but that was only because we had limited views, limited understanding. We weren't traveling as much, but things have changed. In reality, Aristotle was talking about the shape of the earth and things like gravity. He was hypothesizing what gravity is, although he didn't call it by that name. They were talking about it thousands of years ago. Ptolemy knew that the earth was a sphere. That's the premise he was working off of. He just assumed that the earth was the center of everything. Hanging on to old ideas when they don't work didn't work for us for a very long time. And just look at the progress we've made by just realizing simple facts. The earth is a sphere. It is in motion. It's orbiting a star. We get our life source from that star. How that star produces the energy that we utilize. We know all of these things, and it took a very, very long time to learn all of these things. Many of the past scientists stuck to ideas that were holding them back. If Ptolemy just released the idea from his mind that the earth isn't the center and the earth is also moving with the other objects, can you imagine how far we would have been in our progress? Flat earthers are notorious for riding this wave of outdated information. The classic example is the Michelson-Morley experiment. I feel sorry for those guys. If they only knew how their work is being twisted and buckled just to fit a flat earth narrative. I mean, those guys just set out to prove that the earth must be moving through a medium. They hypothesized that medium, and they named that medium. Now, unfortunately for them, their experiment failed to show that there is such a medium. And what their experiment ultimately showed is that the earth is moving in space, and the earth is part of space. Another classic example is gravity. No, there is no such thing as gravity. It's buoyancy and density. But it doesn't seem to work for everything. Clouds don't come crashing to the ground, nor do they just float off into space. What keeps them suspended there? No, I don't know, but it's definitely not gravity. The other example that flat earthers love to use is the Bedford Level experiment, where they used a 6-mile-long waterway to try and show that the earth is flat. I don't think that was the point of that experiment. But, I mean, can you think about it? The earth is 40,000 some kilometers in circumference. And when you take that and you divide it by 360, you get 1 degree is equal to however many kilometers. I will work that out on the screen. There we go. Now, if 1 degree is equal to about 111 kilometers, How do you expect to see curvature in like 9 kilometers? You are asking for the impossible. Like I've heard, you are asking for apples, expecting oranges, but when you get the apples, you are shocked. Where we are now in our society, in our development, in our advancement, it's difficult to keep track of what happened thousands of years ago. What we do now is work off established facts. That's the easiest way to do it in order to advance us. We don't need to keep rehashing the past. Flat Earth is an ancient idea. It's been debunked. The Earth being the center of everything is an ancient idea. It's been debunked. We've gone past all of that, and all the information that we have learned, we are using to advance ourselves now. I mean, think of where we were in 1974. We launched Mariner to go check out Mercury for us. It didn't last long. It took about 7,000 photographs. In fact, that whole mission was plagued with problems. Once it took some photographs of Mercury, NASA just let it go. It's orbiting Mercury around the sun, no contact with us, but it did its work. Also, it used the gravity assist, part of Einstein's theory, which now is a standard practice, using the gravity of other planets to slingshot rockets past and beyond wherever they wanted to go. That is what advancement is all about. Look at Voyagers, huh? They're both outside our reach of our solar system. And then I put out videos and I get responses like this, which shocked me because actually this message makes no sense. I mean, what kind of comment is this? Which authority is this person referring to? What beliefs are they referring to? And why will it be short-lived? Or are they suggesting that what I am seeing in my skies is not real? I mean, it's quite a confrontational comment with no information. As usual, it just goes to show flat earthers just are empty words, empty sentences, things which mean nothing. And you can't even take it out of context or in context. Doesn't make any sense. And that's the kind of thing they want to bring to the table. Baffling. I am willing to propose here that flat earthers, in fact, are the liars, the charlatans, the divergence agents, the propagandists, the paid shills, the unpaid shills, the chaos causers. It's actually the flat earthers trying to stop us from learning all the new developments in order to advance our society. So with the examples I've given here and what I've seen of flat earthers in the last 2 years, I would say that actually flat earthers are the paid shills. They are the ones trying to deviate from what is being discovered about our world and everything around us. They are trying to divert our attention and concentrate on them, but meanwhile massive discoveries are being made out there. I mean, last year we were able to, after more than 2 years of hard work and dedication, we were able to map out a black hole. We know that our own galaxy has a black hole. We know what's happening out there, and flat earthers are trying to stop us from knowing what's out there by telling us to do our own research, but then to ignore the research that we do. So I have provided my own research, and I humbly invite flat earthers to check out my research and then give us their feedback. Otherwise, you are the paid shills.